Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Football Manager experiment. I think it's obvious from the title what this one is about. It's about Alex Ferguson being back at Man United. But before I crack on with the experiment, just like to draw your attention to my second YouTube channel called King Pazza. I'm doing a lot of random crazy videos, which, I mean, they're interesting to say the least. I've probably got a bit of a weird sense of humour. But check it out and subscribe, please, and you get to see the non-Football Manager side of my life. I do a variety of different things on here, actually. I've been uploading football videos, but recently doing some random crap, which you might find funny, you might not, but you can have a gander and see what you think. Anyway, this episode, of course, is about Alex Ferguson being back at Man United. I'll just show you. Here he is, Alex Ferguson, back in charge. So I just changed him from director back to manager and got rid of David Moyes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to holiday it with David Moyes in charge for the first season 3 times. So that will improve the accuracy of this experiment. I thought I'd go a bit more scientific. So each manager will get 3 chances in charge of that first season, and we'll see on average what position they finish in terms of so David Moyes, for example, might finish 4th, 3rd and 2nd. His average place there is 3rd. Alex Ferguson might finish 1st, 2nd and 3rd. His average place there is 2nd, and also what other competitions they win. So yeah, let's get on with this. So, David Moyes managed to finish 3rd with Man United, 77 points, behind Man City and Tottenham, who won the league. Only 3 points off first place, in fact, in the end. And we'll just see what the top goal scorer was for each team and what competitions they won. Average rating-wise, Juan Mata was top, 17 goals there. He was also top scorer, Van Persie 2nd, Welbeck 3rd, Rooney all the way down with 9 goals there. Quick look at transfers, just trying to whiz through this. This is their transfers. You can see Ayew and Santon coming in. And then we will go to fixtures and see if they won any competitions. They got to the Champions League quarter-final. They got to the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea, and the League Cup. Did they get anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Capital One Cup. There we go, they lost against Tottenham. So that was his first attempt. 3rd place, 0 trophies. Obviously, there's a lot of other factors that can affect a game of Football Manager. Other teams' performances, what signings they make, who's in charge, etc. There's so many different ways, but this is the best way of doing it. And Man United, top of the league, 12 points clear, David Moyes. It just shows the contrast you can have between games. It's just so different because there's so many different formulas and different options that they put in the game. So this one, David Moyes ran away with it with Man United. And if we go to the player view, average rating, Juan Mata once again, 20 goals. He's been on fire both games. Top scorer once again, Van Persie 2nd, Fellaini 3rd with 15, Kagawa, Rooney even poorer this time and less appearances. So Rooney's really not having well, he's failed twice. What we do, fixtures, okay. Did they manage to win anything else other than the league? They won the Champions League final against Arsenal, on penalties. So 2 trophies there. He lost the semi-final against Arsenal in the FA Cup, and the Capital One Cup he managed to finish. Only got to the 3rd round and lost against Chelsea. So 2 trophies, League and Champions League. Average position 2nd. So let's move on to his last attempt. Wow, down in 6th place. This is more like real life, I guess. So obviously this is the update, FM14. So they have put in into the game that they can do poorly, I guess. They've considered that a bit more now since he's done poorly. Man City won the league. But yeah, down in 6th place, 66 points. Poor effort. So 1st, 3rd and 6th means 3rd is actually the average, is that right? Wait, 10 divided by 3. Yeah, it's about 3.5, so it's between 3rd and 4th place. So, yeah, we'll have a quick look at the players once again. Forgot to see who they signed last time, but none of the big names are up there. We can see Mata, 19 goals, joint with Van Persie this time. So they got a few goals again. One Mata's been exceptional every single season. In fact, Jurgen Klopp has taken charge of Man United. So David Moyes actually got sacked this season. And that was the top average rating. I'll quickly look at transfers. I forgot to look last time, but we didn't see any big name player. You may have seen them actually, but Danny Rose and Grossert's coming in, 2 left backs there. And Hernandez being sold to Barcelona. It's interesting. Fixture wise, did they win any other competitions? Got to the quarter-final of the Champions League. He's done quite well each time. I don't know when he got sacked. We can find out. It lost in the FA Cup. And the Capital One Cup they lost in the quarter-finals. If we could quickly look for David Moyes. There he is. Not a manager. Quickly go to history. He got sacked in May, so it wasn't very long ago. In fact, it may have been at the end of the season. Moving on to Sir Alex Ferguson. He managed to finish second this season, 6 points behind eventual winners Liverpool, managing to win the league. Let's just quickly go to the team there. We can see Alex Ferguson in charge. Top was once again Mata, 4 out of the 4 seasons. Welbeck second with 18 goals. One Mata's been unbelievable. Hasn't quite replicated that in real life. Average rating wise, top once again, one Mata. Have a quick look at the transfers that Alex Ferguson decided on. Brought in Danny Rose again, Ayew as well. Dante, similar signings to David Moyes really. Hernandez going to Barcelona for 14.5 million again. It shows that some events are more likely to happen. They put in these coding that means certain things are more likely to happen. And fixtures, did he manage to win any other competitions? Yes, he won the Champions League against Bayern Munich of all teams as well, thanks to goals from Welbeck and Phil Jones, winning in extra time. Maybe that's a good omen for real life, except you don't have Alex Ferguson in charge. They lost the FA Cup. When did they lose the FA Cup? They lost the final of the Capital One Cup against Tottenham, so they actually got to the final of that, which is better off. FA Cup wise, they lost against Bolton in the 5th round. So Alex Ferguson second place and Champions League winners. Here we go. Alex Ferguson has already beaten David Moyes because he's finished second and first now, winning by 13 clear points, 4 defeats all season. Very impressive season for him. West Ham keep getting relegated, which is annoying. Never mind. Yeah, one Mata once again. He's a beast, isn't he? 22 goals, top scorer, best average rating 8.12. Wow, crazy. Welbeck second again. Rooney did slightly better, but still not brilliant. Really been. I mean, Mata to get 22 goals in a season from his position is very impressive. And transfer-wise, similar transfers again. Benzit, Ayew again, and Dante again. Once again, Hernandez going to Barcelona. Predictable, eh? Fixture-wise, did they retain the Champions League? No. Lost against Real Madrid in the quarter-finals. But they won the league this time, so it's not so bad. Lost the FA Cup against Burton. Wow. What did you do? What did you do, Alex Ferguson, in that game? Played a strong team as well. And Capital One Cup, can't see them. Oh, they lost against Liverpool. So, Alex Ferguson only did slightly better than David Moyes in the end, because Man United actually finished 6th this season. Not getting into Europe either, because Southampton and Norwich, I assume, won the Cups. 70 points. Better total than David Moyes when he finished 6th. So, he finished 2nd once. That's only slightly better. So he's not done that much better. It's a similar pattern, but overall he has won. Especially if he's managed to win the Champions League again, but maybe we'll have a look in a minute. Mata, only 11 goals this season. Still a very good average rating, but Van Persie top scorer. That's the first time Mata wasn't top scorer. That is crazy. Apparently he can declare interest in the jobs. Alex Ferguson's under fire, or perhaps wants to retire. If we quickly go to transfers, once again, I mean, that is exactly the same as last time. Football Manager, predictable there. That's not right, is it? You can't. I mean, what are the chances of that? It's a bit scripted, that, in a way. I know certain transfers are more common and more likely to happen, but that's going a bit too far. That's a mirror image of the last two that we looked at. And we'll go to fixtures, see if he managed to win the Champions League. Nope. Quarter-final loss against Chelsea. So both managers won the league once and won the Champions League once. I don't really know what this proves. It just shows perhaps that the manager doesn't make that much of a difference on Football Manager, possibly. Unless you're in charge, of course, but in terms of other teams, perhaps managers don't really have that much of an impact. Maybe, I don't know. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll have a quick see to where David Moyes actually went. But that's quite interesting. He only... I must have spelt it wrong. He only... he's not even on the game anymore. He's vanished. That's really weird. But, what was I saying? Yes. Alex Ferguson only won by one place, really. Finished first, second and sixth. David Moyes finished first, third and sixth. They both won a Champions League. In fact, David Moyes won the double once, so you could argue that was slightly better. But that's interesting. Maybe I've just discovered that the game's a bit predictable. Yeah, offer your thoughts in the description, but in the comment section below. Please sub to my second channel. I'll put the link in the description below, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. There's some sort of conspiracy here. I've always known Football Manager can be a bit predictable in terms of transfers, but that really shows that perhaps managers don't make much of a difference. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in a future experiment.